See, first of all, thank you so much for the team to be very cooperative. I know the project is taken much longer than the expected. It's not only Saxon. There are so many learning curves for Saxon and GI on this project, and there was so many bottlenecks in the beginning. But on the initial BRD, there was the requirement based on the power apps and actual table structure. There was changes, but Saxon AI first of all was very cooperative to incorporate all these changes and give a desirable results. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, just to give a background, I'm in
Mhm.
FMCG distribution company. So, first of all, time and accuracy of processing my customer orders is the key. And
Mhm.
last at least 7+ years, I'm trying to automate the customer LPOs because it's in very big, large numbers with n number of line items. And last 7 to 10 years in UAE, since the major hypermarkets has been taken over, the less than 10% of the, not even 10%, even 5% of the customer base is giving us a big volume of business with big line items, number of LPOs and things like that. Everything is coming either on a PDF LPO or a hard copy LPO. I try to do an EDI automation between both, and I what I understood is from the customer end that there is no sign of cooperation to get this done because they know that any of the supplier distributor, the moment they issue an LPO, the next day morning the delivery will be reaching to us. So, except few customers, SAP is up and running. So when I'm adding n number of customers, where either customer infrastructure is not allowing us to connect it the way we require it. So we were talking about robotic processes, but initial 1 or 2 years, the robotic processes was taking. First of all, it was not justifying to the management. Why should we do it? A couple of data entry operators cost is much lesser than the kind of cost which is coming in. Then I really appreciate team. They come up with purely Microsoft licensing platform, which was very comfortable for me to get approved from my management, my corporate IT and all, because it's a known software which has been used, not a third party application or a cloud application or anything being used. So beauty of that is it's all on premises. Even if any cloud application has been used, it's been already there in our infrastructure. Second thing is, I was keep on mentioning to my management. I don't want to disclose the numbers. Uh, it's not just about reducing 1 or 2 data. And I already done that. Okay, now the project is just got over. From my data entry operators, out of six, two people has been moved to other positions. Where one I'm kept on supply chain, one I kept on finance. Already been moved, so that cost is definitely saved. But the beauty is my fill rate, errors and omissions is much improved. So we are talking about around 17, 18 customers. This 18 customer got around 460 plus out different outlets. And this compromise of thousands of line item order processing on a daily basis. Suppose one data entry operator or a salesman miss at least 1% or one order on a day, it actually result n number of revenue loss. And then, if I don't achieve my exact fill rate to care of any other customers, I will have penalties coming in. So I have a visibility of each and every order which is coming in my email, which is coming into Power Automate. If it is process, even if it is failed, it is showing okay, this order is supposed to be processed. There is a price difference in this rather than any manual process. So it is really helped. See, we are talking about an infrastructure of SAP
Mhm.
connecting a Microsoft application. So whenever and taking a document from each customer end. And where you have very least uh, influence to change anything over there. I can tell you
Right.
one example. It's a very small customer where they each and every time their line spaces keep changing. So in any system cannot recognize this is one line item or a two line item which is coming in that between that spaces. Sometimes the description comes in two lines. Sometimes it will come only in one line. So the customer is opt for an output which is very uneven. So though my 99% of the other orders are came in line, but still when we realized the accuracy level, the first time it's came 83%, 85% and all, and then we made the table changes very flexible level where my end user can change it and correct it. Let's say, suppose there was one question I always remember. There was EA, the unit of measurement, which was very close to the table corners, which was showing LEA. So that corner has been taken as a letter L. So then there is no space for the Saxon AI programmers to break it. So I told my internal team, it's okay at the time being, put LEA is equal to EA. That's a very easy step where you can do in this kind of a thing. So instead of breaking your head and doing it, it's a very simple solution in the master data. There is a conversion table been added, which is very easily been taken over. And I should mention the team, the programming team, each and every one, they will come up with a number of new solutions for our problems when the UAT happened. And UAT is not one five customer set or anything. Any new customer which comes in was a new cup of tea for them actually. First of all, hats off to Sija. Apart from the sales call or first pitching call, she was throughout the project. She was leading in between as a silent partner or anything which is slow. She was keep on following up. Yuvraj, Vaibhav, I don't know, n number of other party. If I missed anybody from the programming team, was definitely doing a good job wherever the SAP integration or a Power Automate or Azure Form Recognizer, wherever they worked on, they given a, I mean, I know even a Diwali day, they come up and done some changes to me. So that's amazing, amazing support which I already got. And hats off to Gobi, he himself came and meet me in UAE. So I always appreciate from the top to bottom. And I think you got a wonderful team in Saxon AI with a great future. On public, I really don't want to keep X dollar numbers, but I can
Mhm.
definitely mention at least 5 to 10% errors and omissions is been disqualified. I have one major customer on 2 years back in my fill rate. I find out around 18% of their orders are not gone through my system. Yeah. So if a major customer orders are not gone through it, it is a major threat to me. So any customer order which is there was definitely when we analyze the postmortem, definitely that's what discontinued agency, discontinued product, and things like that. But for a fill rate analysis, end to end comparison between the customer, I should recognize my sales order value exactly as per their PO value. Now I can boldly say that any customer which is connected through this, definitely their LPO value is matching with my sales order value. Unless and until I reject an order, even if I'm rejecting order, I create that sales order and reject with a reason. Let's say the price is not matching, or I'm not going to sell this product because of any other reservations or anything. So currently, this automation not only given me the time. Let's say if I take a full day to process all these orders, maybe in 1 hour in the morning, if the orders are all came in, everything is ready in the warehouse to start picking. So my picking time in the warehouse area It starts 11 o'clock. Now I can even start my picking 8 a.m. in the morning because the orders are already automatically ready to create a TO in the warehouse.